Yo, what it is, everybody, and good morning, and thank you for tuning in to another episode here on the Speedbug channel. Today we got a day to talk solely about the Trans Am. Now, there hasn't been too much content on this vehicle that I own so much on here on the channel, but there's about to be a lot more. So we got the Trans Am some new Christmas presents, and I'll tell you, the Trans Am is getting a new motor. Yes, that is correct. So we're pretty much doing everything, obviously, that we did to the Corvette, just minus the supercharger, the centrifugal blower. I'm going to keep this car NA, at least for now. And we have some information, and look what recently came here, obviously, in the mail. So, fantastic. Some beautiful guys over here at Texas Speed, also with the other manufacturer that I went with to do the Trans Am, excuse me, not the Trans Am, the Corvette, when we made all that power that it eats up all those motorcycles here on the street. So you automatically know when I do something, it's definitely not going to be taken very lightly. So we got obviously we got our push rods, we got our camshaft heads and some oil pumps here, and the rest of the parts are already at Lashway Motorsports, which you guys have seen me visit many times before. Eric and the fam over there are beautiful, and they always take care of me. So that's where all this is actually going to be going. I will actually probably participate in some of it, but the rest of all the parts and everything that I ordered, of course, are already there. So let's open up some of this stuff so I can actually show you guys, and I can show you some of the cams and stuff like that, and you can actually be able to see. Here's the wonderful new camshaft that's going in the car, and you can see, look at the duration, and look at how aggressive that is. She's definitely going to have some chop. Absolutely. So, and let me open up one of these here real quick. Okay, here we go. Beautiful castings. So we are, again, I said we are reusing the stock block. These are PRC's heads. They are ported and polished, ready to roll. Still technically cathedral ports. 700 lift, dual springs, titanium. Beautiful, beautiful. Forget the size of the combustion chamber. And I work directly really close here with Texas Speed to obviously get this all done. I can't remember the size of the combustion chamber off the top of my head. But these beautiful babies are going to be flowing some major air. And I will have a set of, because the car still does have the stock LS1 in the vehicle. It still is an LS. It's not a cast block, I mean, an iron block or anything like that. We are staying all aluminum. So if anyone is obviously interested that watches this, that needs a set of LS1 heads, hit me up, let me know. I'm sure I can make you a hell of a deal or something like that and take care of you and definitely hook you up. So we'll definitely be able to get you maybe a set of heads, you know, for some of those guys that need some LS1 heads, maybe for a 4.8 or a 5.3 or something like that. Definitely let me know, you know. But those parts are going to be there. So obviously all the other stuff, you know, the gaskets, rods and all that stuff, you know, rings and all that jazz, all of that stuff is going to be already there at the shop, because it was just easier to have that stuff go there, and they can obviously make sure that they have all the correct parts as well during the assembly process, while this process is going to be taking place over the next week or two or so. So I am super excited. Believe it or not, I'm actually more excited for this build for this car than I was over there for Snow White, solely because the Trans Am is my favorite car, and it's like my dream car and stuff like that. So this to me means like the world, and I'm just more excited. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm more excited about this build, me personally inside, than anything I've done with any of these motorcycles. And I know a lot of you guys watch the show because of the motorcycles and stuff like that, but the Trans Am is like everything to me, and I'm finally that I'm able to obviously make it happen. So it's definitely going to have some crazy rumble. It's going to get a lot of upgrades also as well in the chassis department, and we're going to obviously make it hella and kick ass. So the next part, part 2 of this video, obviously we'll film it. We'll be taking the car to Lashway, saying goodbye to the Trans Am, and obviously picking it up when it's done. So that's gonna wrap it up here for today's video, but I wanted to show you some of the parts, obviously, that came in. Again, this stuff is like living room furniture to me. I don't even want to put it on the car. It's so pretty. And just, of course, share that with you guys. And then, of course, at the end, well, I'm sure we all have some dyno videos, some pulls, definitely some idle chops and stuff like that. And we will be making some power. Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode here on the Speedbug channel, Facebook, Instagram, at the Speedbug. Of course, like I said, same name here as YouTube, and we'll catch you here for another episode on the Speedbug channel. Deuces, guys.